What's he doing now? What's he thinking now? What's he cooking now? Get merged. What's he doing now? What's he thinking now? What's he cooking now? Get merged.
Hey everybody, Paulie here. National Pizza Day here in the United States. And I made some pizza. Detroit style French bread pizza. Alright, here I am chopping up some green pepper. I try to chop it up kind of fine, not real important, but going on French bread, you don't want big bulky pieces that's going to pull off all the cheese that you put on there with it. Here I get a little bit of onion. And if you had to measure both of these, probably about 2 tablespoons of each. Here I have some very fresh French bread made today. And I'm gonna slice them both down the middle. They're about 6-inch long pieces. And I'm gonna keep just the bottom halves. This way, you get a flatter bottom and it just holds better, it doesn't tip over as easy. So I thought, I'm putting some butter on there, unsalted butter. I did let that butter sit out a little bit to melt a little bit better butter. And yeah, this butter also will act a little bit as a binder in some ways. Right here I got some, I think it's granulated garlic, powdered garlic or whatever. You can use fresh even. Just mince it and don't put too much because it's going to be overwhelming if you do. Either way, don't put too much. It'll be overwhelming. I went the easy route here. So now I'm going to put them. Now, here's where you can do your own variations. You don't have to put these vegetables on there first, but I'm putting this on top of that butter just so it holds on there a little bit better, which it does. And this is Detroit style French bread pizza anyhow. Now I'm gonna get the pepperonis. A lot of people like to put the pepperoni on the top. I like to hide it sometimes underneath the cheese, which I'm doing here. This is a modified Detroit style French bread pizza, if there's ever been such a thing. Now this cheese, very special, and that's what makes this a Detroit style, is it's brick cheese. I do have a little mozzarella mixed in there. I shredded all this cheese myself, and I'm being very generous with applying it to the bread. Pat it down a little bit just to make sure it's gonna stay. Now I'm gonna put the racing stripes down. Again, you don't have to do it this way. You can make your own pizza. You can make your own. You can make a Hawaiian style. You can do whatever you want to do. The way you top it is up to you. Highly advised to do the butter thing. You don't have to do the garlic, but I love the garlic. You can just put salt and pepper on that butter if you want. Very, very, very great thing. Now right here is something I wouldn't do if I was to do this again. I'm putting this basil leaf on there, but next time I'll just wait till after I cook it and then put them on there. I like it fresh a little bit better than cooked. So thumbs up from myself, for myself. Putting these on the sheet pan, and they're about to go in the oven 400 degrees for about 8 minutes. But the oven is on a convection fan too, so that makes a world of a difference. I'm looking at a little leaning tower of pizza. That one's tipped a little. So is that one. So here I pulled out of the oven. That little lean made it slide a little bit. It's okay, it doesn't matter. I did slightly burn my finger because the hot pad got wet somehow. Never use a wet hot pad. First bite Oh my gosh, look at this guy. First bite was fabulous, so I already needed a napkin. I cannot believe it. Look at that cheese. The brick cheese. Stretching. I'm going through this pretty fast, as you can tell. Now, gave little lady her piece, and she loved it. She says she ate it in about 4 bites. I'm like, no you didn't. She says she did. But yeah, those frozen French bread pizzas, they might be satisfying, but they're no way as good as making it yourself. Red Pot. Faygo. Folks, that was excellent. May not have been the prettiest French bread pizza in the world because I tucked all that stuff underneath the cheese. But boy, that garlic came through with the butter, slightly saturated in that bread, the onion, the pepperoni, and the green pepper, Wisconsin brick cheese, and mozzarella cheese, and some non-gluten-free pepperoni. It's 10:35 right now. I can just roll into bed and pass right out. Yeah, French bread pizza is not my favorite thing. I like more of the traditional style, or Detroit style traditional style. But yeah, this Detroit style French bread pizza, pretty good. Alright folks, that's all I have to say for now. Cheers, and I'll see you next time here on the Paulie Detmers channel.